On to an interesting fight, and the championship's over, so it doesn't really matter, but just explain to us why it was the team's important to Oscar, or to give the sprint race back that he'd given to Lando. Explain why it was important to the team and for Oscar and for Lando, I suppose.
Well, first of all, before we go into explanations, I would like to acknowledge the great work by the team, by the drivers, in being once again competitive after we had a difficult event in Vegas. So very important really to confirm that the car is strong in this kind of circuit. Somehow we were expecting that, but it was good to prove it on track. The sprint race was interesting. We have to first of all acknowledge that Ferrari was on a new set because he was only scrubbed, and Russell was on a set with only one lap, while both Lando and Oscar were on a set with 2 laps. And here at this circuit, the new tire lose grip very rapidly, so somehow we had a bit of deficit from a tire point of view, which we needed to manage in the sprint race. At the same time, we also had a rear wing configuration, which was good in the corners, but made us a little bit slow in the straights, especially with this headwind. So the race today required a bit of collaboration between our 2 drivers, with Lando supporting Oscar through the DRS, which was executed very well, very brilliant driving by Lando.
To help him defend George Russell.
To help Oscar defend from George. Then when it comes to the swap at the end, Lando was very willing to return the favor that Oscar did to him in Brazil. We actually wanted to release the pressure of Lando by saying on the radio, I don't know if it went or not broadcasted, that like we're happy to finish in this order, but Lando managed to find the opportunity to return the favor, and once again he shows the collaboration, the unity, the cohesion that we have at McLaren. Is a point of strength and is the foundation to keep staying in this quest for the championship.
Okay, so there wasn't any other reason? There wasn't a reason that you wanted Oscar to get 1 point more in his driver's fight with Sainz or anything like that? Did Oscar feel that, you know, he deserved the sprint win in Brazil? Would you say that Lando today deserved the sprint win here? I don't know.
I think the 1 point for Oscar was not a factor. I think I have already explained that in our conversation before the sprint, Lando was definitely willing to return the favor. You know, it just goes according to our principles, the fairness, the sportsmanship, and we just were nervous at the pit wall because Russell was very close. So once again, I think the drivers, while in the car, sometimes judge the situation more precisely than us on the pit wall, and personally I'm very happy that we had the opportunity to give Oscar the victory that he deserved in Brazil. And like I said before, that's cohesion, that's unity. To be honest, I'm very proud of Lando and Oscar.
Okay, great stuff. Thanks for explaining. Thank you.
Well, with Ferrari having wrestled the late season impetus, how important do you think it is for McLaren to end on a high and take a little bit of momentum into next year?
I think it's important, firstly because I think it's partially deserved. I think this season, besides the